Hey, how you doing? So I figured, having owned this phone for about a month, I'd take a quick video to kind of give you a review of what it's like to own the Nokia 800 Tough after a month. So this is the second 800 Tough I've owned. The first one bricked itself. It had very poor software. I hope it was just a fluke. I had to get it replaced from the dealer. So this is my second one. Overall, I think I got a decent impression of the phone, despite the fact that it bricked itself. So I'll give you a few quick insights into what it's like to own this phone. So I use this phone as my only phone. It's my number one device. It's what I use every day. You can see that it has a lot of different apps here. I'm just gonna go to the display and turn up the brightness, so you can see it a bit better there. So I use this as my everyday device. And it does work just fine for what I want it to do. So it has WhatsApp, which is great, so I can use it to communicate with my friends. It has messaging. The call quality is very good. It holds lots of songs on the SD card slot, which is on the side here, nicely hidden away. It has the power and audio jacks at the top here, also hidden away to add to the phone's waterproofing. I like this metal plate at the back here. It has a 2 megapixel camera. Just showing you how the music player, I like it's nicely well structured, so it does divide your songs into albums, which is great. So you have, you can find the song that you want really quickly. So I like that. I think that's a good feature. The camera, let's take a quick look. So you can see the camera itself. Let's take a quick look here. You can see it does just fine. It looks blurrier than it is there because it's not focused on the phone I'm recording this with, but this is a camera recording a camera. This is a 2 megapixel camera, and it's actually, I've had a 2 megapixel camera on my previous phone, the Nokia 3310, and this seems like a better version of that. It also has a video camera. So what's the downsides? Well, the WhatsApp messaging, you can't get any messages larger than 8 megabytes. You can't get any larger videos than 8 megabytes. So if the video is longer than 25 seconds or so, it's not going to come through to you. You can receive what's it called, emoticons, as you can see here, in GIFs, which do play. You can see the whiskey's being poured there, but you cannot send GIFs or emoticons, which is, not too bad considering this is a non-internet phone. I'll just show you what it's like on YouTube. So you can use this phone to access YouTube. It does work. I'll just show you, these are just random recommendations. So let's take a look at this Belfast bar making waves with beer from home. So you can turn up and down the volume here. It's good Wi-Fi, so this should work straight away. So any slowness is on the side of the phone. But yeah, you can see that is functioning as a video player. So that's great that it does that. Downsides, it doesn't have a nice feeling when you're texting. The buttons are kind of rubbery, kind of waterproof material. Not very nice to press compared to the hard buttons we'd be used to on normal feature or dumb phones. The Maps app doesn't seem to work for me. It has worked on certain occasions, but this is my new one that I got today. It doesn't seem to work on this. It keeps trying to get location. It doesn't seem to get location. It's on the Wi-Fi. I've got data turned on, so it should work, but it's not, and that's fine. Again, I'm not using this for maps. I've been using a non-smartphone since 2017, so again, it's just fine. Another weird thing, it comes with 3 games here: Siberian Strike, Real Football Runner, and Danger Dash. You can't delete them even though they're trials. That's really unfortunate. Comes with Twitter, you can't delete it. It came with Facebook, I deleted that. Can't delete the Google apps either. That's weird. Why would it have you can delete some apps but not others? If you want to free up space, it should let you free up space. It doesn't. It has a torch on the top. Torch is pretty weak. For a phone that prides itself on robustness, and it's kind of marketed itself towards practical people, I'm surprised the torch is so weak. It's like less strong than the flash that comes in the back of the phone. Very strange. Another thing that is weird, it has this, press up to access different parts of the phone thing, which is great, but you can turn on and off Wi-Fi here. You can't connect to a Wi-Fi network here. You got to go into the settings to do that. No big deal, just a bit weird. You can see it has Bluetooth, which is great. I'll just show you the torch here. So the flashlight is now on, and you can see, I'll show it into a darker place there. Like it's again, you can see that it is on, but actually when you're using this at night, it's not particularly effective. I wouldn't rely on it. So overall, what would I think about the phone? Having owned the Nokia 3310 from 2017, I'll show it to you here. This particular one, great phone, loved it altogether. I would go back and get this phone again if I could go back in time. This particular model broke after 3 years of ownership. I was very happy with it. It still works, just can't take calls. I would go back and get one of these instead of one of these. If you are looking for a really robust phone, it'll do the job. I just wouldn't recommend it as your full-time phone if you're going to move away from a smartphone. This is something in between a smartphone and a dumb phone. If I could go back in time, I'd go full dumb phone, or I'd just get a smartphone. That's my thoughts. Any thoughts you guys have, let me know.